to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Stephany, and for today's video, I am planning in my Happy Planner Skinny Mini, and I'm going to be using all of these beautiful stickers. All of the shops will be linked down in the description box below, so you guys can check them out and possibly even save some money on your order. So for this planner with me, I am going to be using this beautiful sticker book from Rongrong. If you guys remember, it did come in a box set, and it is seasonal as well. So here we have the winter stickers that we're going to be using today, and then I already went ahead and used some of the fall ones, and of course we're going to have summer and spring as well, so I cannot wait to dive into the other seasons. I also went ahead and pulled out these sticker books as well, and before I get the pages out, I did want to show you how the current week is coming along, because I went ahead and decorated off camera, and I went ahead and used this kit from Kiwi Kraftz Co, and it is in the petite size, and I just love the way that these stickers fit in here. They're not too big and they're not too small. I feel like they are perfect. So definitely look into it, because these specific deco stickers also come in a monthly view. So definitely check it out and keep that in mind. She does have a new PR team, so be sure to check them out. That way you guys can use one of the discount codes so that you guys can save a little bit of money on your order. And so here is the week of New Year's, and of course I went ahead and used these stickers from Rongrong, and I just love the way that it came out. So let's go ahead and go over here. That way we can get these pages out. And this planner is undated, so you have no dates here, but I found that with these 2 weeks, if I went ahead and put the dates down, I found myself kind of taking them off just in case I needed to put down some stickers, because I didn't want it to bulk up, because these are stickers. So I'm either thinking about dating it after the fact, or just simply using a pen to write in the dates. That way I don't get it too bulky. I know it's just a little tiny sticker, but I mean, things do add up, so I don't know, we'll see where it goes. But for now, let's go over here, because we have this beautiful color scheme, and I believe that I did see a corner floral sticker, which is right here. And actually, if I show you guys, we only had these 3 boxes here in this section, and then this clustered one and this double box one, but these ones are going to be way too big, and we don't have enough of these ones. So that is why I went ahead and pulled out this autumn and winter sticker book with all of the boxes, and I feel like the boxes back here match pretty well. So we have this color here. Let me see if I can flip it somewhere else so that we can see the colors a little bit better. So we have like this purpley color here, this gray, and this brown. I felt like that one matched pretty well. Maybe if we go back to the florals. Okay, so this color right here, it is really pretty, and oh my gosh, look at these boxes up here. Poor little boxes. So yeah, I feel like this color just matches so well along with this one here. So how about we maybe, yeah, let's maybe, actually I was going to cluster them, but now that I think about it, I was thinking about using this corner piece right over here. That way it drapes like this, and so this box would technically have to come all the way to the edge, and we'll have a little bit of layering. And so maybe I need a bigger box for this one. Okay, let's maybe put that one off to the side. That way I can see if we have this color in a bigger box. So we have this vertical box that has lines on it. We have this double box, but I really would prefer this size. But I don't think we're going to get it. Okay, no, right? Okay, we'll think about that when we get there. I think for now, I do want to place the box down. And we are barely not going to touch the date. And we shouldn't get into the punch either. So I feel like that's a good place to start. And so, yeah, I already felt like I was falling behind here in my Skinny Mini. So I went ahead and just decorated those 2 weeks off camera. That way I can catch up. And so hopefully you guys had an amazing Christmas, and wishing you guys an amazing New Year. And let's see. So yeah, it's only going to layer just like the tiniest bit, and this is going to actually drape over here onto this side. So let's get this going, kind of like that. Okay, perfect. So let's actually get the pages unstuck, and I'm going to go off of the frame just a little bit because I do need to add a little bit of pressure, and then I am here scraping my desk off. So so yeah, I think that looks amazing. I could have gone a little bit higher, but I think that looks really good. And actually, let me go ahead and grab this box. It had already fallen down, but let's see if I maybe want to do something like this. No, I think I might just leave that one alone, unless I want to try to kind of do this, but I feel like I need to lift up this sticker. So let's see if we can. Oh, okay, perfect. I'm not even mad about that. So let's go ahead and kind of tuck it in. That way we can do that. Oh my gosh, that turned out amazing. And these florals are just really beautiful. So now that we have them, let's see what else we could do. Let's actually work on this bottom section over here. And this is where I was gonna say I want to use this one, but now I feel like I want to incorporate the book somehow, right? Because of course we're talking about books. And then maybe we could incorporate one of these girls. So I'm kind of loving her. And then we could put this kind of like on the bottom to like, it could be kind of be washi. And I was actually thinking about grabbing some washi tape because this box set did come with some, but then I remembered that I was going to use the florals. So yeah, I didn't need any washing. So I am going to try to go just a little bit up so that we could use a lot of the florals and I won't have to cut too much off. So let's go ahead and grab it as well. Oh, and it's actually a straight edge over here. Okay, so now that we know that, let's go ahead and start off on this side. And I'm gonna try to go all the way to the bottom, kind of like that. And then we have this little piece that we need to drape over on this side now. And so yeah, today was the kids' first day back to school. They still had Monday and Tuesday off, so they went back today, and they were saying that they didn't want to go to school, and of course it's understandable, but I know at the same time they did want to go back just so that they could see their friends, especially Luna. She said that she was missing her friends, so she got to see them, and it was just a good day. Okay, so now that we have that, let's see. Did this one have... Okay, so I do see like these flags that we could use. Oh my gosh, poor little sticker book. Especially these boxes. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just simply put it here. So we do have the flags. I just feel like they're too big, and that is why I went ahead and grabbed this rainbow dot sticker book. But I don't feel like the colors are going to match too well. So, I think I'm perfectly fine if we use some of these. All right, let's see. So we do have this color here. And we do have this one. So let's see how we could use them. Because yeah, like I said, they're going to be way too big. So maybe we could also use them like this. All right, let's see if we put this one like all the way up there. Or actually, should we flip it like this? Okay, I think I like it better flipped flipped like this. That way the straight edge is on the straight edge. So let's go ahead and flip it and simply add it right in there. Okay, I mean, not too bad, right? No, I think I like it. So let's go back to the boxes. Okay, so, oh, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do the flags over here too. So let's go back to that one as well. Oh, it's up here. Uh-oh. And for this one, because it's not going to be on the edge, did I still want to do that? So let's see. Because like this, I feel like it'll take up too much room. And I don't think that I want to do this, right? Or maybe we could. That way we completely avoid the punch. All right, let's try this side. Maybe like this. All right, let's go all the way to the edge of the punch. So we're gonna add that one there, and then we are also, okay, so yeah, I think it works like that. Perfect. So now that we have those two, let's see. We also have circles. Oh my gosh, look at these. Let's get them out of there. So for the purple one, we do have it here. And we have the smaller one. These are teeny tiny, and these are even smaller ones. So, let's see. I could do a little bit of layering, or maybe we could just stick to maybe the smaller boxes, because that could be kind of cute too, right? And even the circles, but I don't know if I want to incorporate the circles now. Let's see. Let's grab this one and maybe... Okay, so let's do two small boxes here. And I feel like this one is going to layer. Yeah, just like the slightest little bit. So if I can get it up, I think that I do want to do that. So let's try to lift it. Okay, perfect. Oh, and also before I forget, don't forget that the last day to sign up for Rongrong's new sub box is the 15th. I do have it here on my channel, so I can go ahead and link it at the end of the video. That way, in case you guys haven't checked it out, you can kind of take a peek and see what the big fuss is all about, because that is amazing that she is now going to have a subscription. And the very first one is amazing, if I do say so myself, and I cannot wait to see what it is for February. And I really like the way that these boxes look, so I think that I'm going to do the same thing. So let's see where they went. So we have this one and this one. Okay, perfect. So let's place this one right in here, and then this one is gonna go right in there. Okay, perfect. And I don't think that I have my regular script stickers here. I did kind of like clean up my area. Oh, I do see these ones, but they are a little bit too small, so let's see if they're even going to fit. Look at how tiny they are. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was going to put it here, but since it's so tiny, I am actually going to use both of the boxes instead of just one. So, well, actually this one could be just like that, because this one is way too small. And so same thing over here too. I'm gonna place it right here on this one. Okay, so now that we have all of the functional boxes and flags going on, let's add a few more decoration pieces. So of course I want to add some books, right? Because we cannot not add some books. So definitely loving the quotes. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to make them fit. I do love this little cluster here. And I am thinking of maybe like right in here, kind of like that. And then, so we do have these snowflakes, and of course, I want to add those as well, because it is winter. So I'm looking at the quotes. So we have like 3 lines here, 3 lines here, just one more chapter. This one is 2, but I feel like it's going to be way too long for it. And what about this one? I mean, this one would barely fit, and we do have the punch going on. Home is where the bookshelf is. I feel like this one is a little bit better, but it would get into like this whole section here, and I don't know if I like that. Home is where the bookshelf is, because I was thinking maybe right over here. Let's actually get another little cluster going. Loving the candles. Look at the smaller floral, this book, or this little cluster here. I feel like this one is the same as that one. It's a little bit different, but it kind of looks the same. So actually, let's just go with maybe this one right over here. Kind of like that. Okay, so let's see about this quote. Right about here. We would kind of need to get rid of this one, but I don't have my tape runner here so I can get rid of that and simply put it here because yeah, I think that would look cute, right? Okay, so I'm going to do this off camera, that way I can get rid of that. So yeah, make sure that you guys are following me over on Instagram, because whenever I don't have time to film, I will be making my spreads and I'll just go ahead and post them over there. That way you guys can still see how they're turning out, even though I don't have a plan with me video to go with it. So yeah, let's maybe just start incorporating some of these snowflakes. And actually, I was gonna use my tweezers, but it has the quote and I don't want to mess with it. So I know that I'm going to place one here just because the quote is going to go there. So I kind of want one right in here. And then let's go ahead and grab another one. Maybe like right up there. And then, do we have another one? Okay, so we do have some over here. Perfect. Because I did want to add some over here with her. So that one could go there. And then I love that we have different sizes. So let's maybe add that one right there. And oh my gosh, we are getting into Sunday. I just noticed that, but I am completely okay with that. So let's add that one there. And then I'll probably add maybe another one once I add the quotes. So for now, I think I'm going to leave it alone. But maybe add, yeah, this little space up here is kind of missing something, and I don't want to add something decorative to take away from the florals. I think that snowflake is just perfect. Let's see about these candles, because I'm thinking maybe down here at the bottom. I feel like it's missing something, but I don't want to take away from the floral or this little cluster, so I think that I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's just put it back. Okay, because I definitely don't want to not cluster it, but clutter it, especially if I know that I'm going to put the quote right over here. So I think that we might be done. And actually, let's go ahead and get the punch going. And now that that's done, let's go ahead and put it back on the planner. That way we can see it all put together. And I actually didn't end up using the rainbow dot sticker book, which I am completely okay with. I'm actually loving the oversized flags. So let's go ahead and put it back on the disc. That way we can see it all put together. And I really love the color scheme. I am loving the book theme. I think it turned out really, really well. So yeah, be on the lookout for that quote. And I just love the way that it turned out. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans. And I'll see you next time.